Why is everyone leaving YouTube? Seriously, put it in the comment section. Why do you think everyone is leaving YouTube? Recently, we heard that MatPat, one of the big creators in the gaming space specifically, is leaving YouTube. Well, I came across this video that's going to give a overall explanation of the subject, but I want to add also some of my 2 cents as well. So join me as I react to this. Just a little background so you know that I'm just not talking just to talk. I've been in the creator space for a very long time. I've met and hung out on creator parties with a lot of these really big creators. Listened to their stories. I never blew up myself. I've never been a big creator myself, but I've been around the block. I've seen these guys. A lot of them are very nice people. And from what I'm seeing, there's a lot of things and a lot of reasons why they decided to move on from YouTube. But let's go jump in and check out this video from the Talentless Writer. So let's go check it out now.
If you've been on YouTube at all recently, you may have noticed that a lot of people are quitting. 2023 started off with Anthpo and Seth Everman both completely quitting making videos. They're done forever. And as of this past week, we've seen YouTubers basically quit the content that they're known for and are instead going down a new route. Meat Canyon put a pause on animations to focus on his second channel. Tom Scott quit his main channel to focus on his podcast. And Joel Haver quit weekly shorts to make monthly movies. And you
That's very important to really understand, because it's not just that some of them are just leaving YouTube and disappearing forever. If you notice, a lot of them are kind of redirecting their focus and where they want to go, what they actually want to do. And it really comes down to passion. And the thing that tends to blow up your channel doesn't necessarily mean that's the thing that you want to continue doing for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, especially as you grow and you have more responsibilities. So that's something to always kind of like really listen when you see these videos that, you know, such and such is leaving YouTube, especially if they're a big creator, such and such is leaving YouTube, because there's really 2 or 3 camps that they fall in. But I'm gonna let the video keep on going.
might be sitting there wondering, why? Why is this happening? Why is everything I know and love dying? The world hates me, and I've got the answer for you. But I want to start off by explaining what happens when you go full-time on YouTube. About a year and a half ago, I was lucky enough to finally make YouTube my full-time job.
Great.
From serving food for many years to finally having the opportunity to have my final day of work, tell every customer to suck my and to spend all of my time.
That's great. And trust me, sometimes people forget that YouTubers are regular people, and a lot of these creators, they're doing this. A lot of them started out doing this just kind of like myself as a hobby, and it's just something they want to do, maybe learn a couple skills, some with the intention of growing, but a lot of them just did this for fun, and then things snowballed. So he's following a very similar path of a lot of YouTubers that blew up.
What I love. But the issue with going full-time with YouTube is that it's kind of scary when you're starting out on YouTube before you have any sort of sizable audience. You're fueled by hope. Hope that one day you're going to be known amongst all the other people you watch. Hope that you'll make money off doing what you love. And hope that you'll have tons of subscribers who love your videos. And once you achieve that, once you quit your job or school and focus solely on making money through YouTube, you are now being fueled by fear. Every day goes from, I wonder if this video will blow up so people will notice me, to, oh fuck, if this video doesn't do well, I'm not gonna be able to eat. And that's not a good place for you to be mentally when you're trying to make fun content. And
that is 1,000,000,000% true. That is something that, I mean, you'll see some of these like rich people. I'm talking like those crazy like rich people that they're already rich, and then they're making influence content about their lifestyle. So they're just making money using the money that they already owned or inherited or whatever. This is more in the fact of the average YouTuber, the one that started, you know, making content, wanted to like showcase their love of like video games or makeup or vlogging or whatever. And all of a sudden their channel started blowing up and their life is changing. And they're like, what do I need to do? I need to make that jump. I need to see what I can do to get to that next level. And then when they do get to that next level and it comes to a point where they actually are making money, or even get to the point, some of them grow so fast that not only do they make money, they make enough money to hire editors. And pretty soon they went from working behind a counter at some office or serving, food as a waiter or just being straight up unemployed. And next thing you know, in a matter of sometimes 6 months, a couple of them I met are like this, that 6, 7 months go by and now they're a boss. Now they're a small business owner. That's a major change in lifestyle. So that's a mentality switch that a lot of these creators, when this starts happening, they're either not prepared for, don't know the complexity of everything that's going on, and they realize, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Now I have all this. I better start making a ton of content, because not only is my butt on the line, everyone I just hired or contracted to do is their butt is on the line, and the pressure starts mounting.
Logically, you'd think once it's your main job, you have more time so you can make more videos, which means you'll get more views and more money. That makes sense, right? But that's not how it really works, because
Nope.
YouTube isn't like a regular job. In a regular job, if you go from working 20 hours a week to 40 hours a week, you make double the money because you did double the work, or at least work double your hours. But on YouTube, you can go from making 4 videos a month to making 8 videos a month, or even 12 videos a month, and make even less money than when you were making 4 videos a month.
And to top it on all this, it's not just the amount of videos you create. Sometimes it's the type of videos that you create. The person making vlog content or educational content sometimes could put out maybe 1 video a week or 1 video every 2 weeks. And the average earnings they make from, let's keep it equal. A person making an educational content, 10-minute long video once a week may actually earn more money than somebody who's putting out like 7 videos a week of gaming content with the same exact view, with the same exact length of video, with the same exact watch time, because the value differential in the ad buy rates of how much money you get per 1,000 views is distributed. So somebody who's a gamer, there's so many of us out there who are doing like let's play content or something like that, are their 1,000 view ratio might be like $2 or less. Well, someone who's more, let's say you're somebody who does like educational content in the business front, and I'm talking about like real educational content, like you're like a teacher trying to teach people like statistics or something, and that's kind of like what your YouTube channel is. That person, there's a good chance that person might be making $6, $7, $8, $9, $12, $15 per 1,000 views. So that person might be making as much or more money than the guy who's putting in 7 times the amount of the work. And it depends on the time of year. I mean, the end of the year, when it's like Christmas time and ad buy rates are crazy, your 1,000, the money you get per 1,000 views is pretty much going to be as max you could get. And then when January rolls around, boom, it tanks. And that's why you see sometimes a couple like YouTubers be like, oh man, that was a great holiday season. Hey guys, I'll be back in 2 weeks. I hope to see you soon. Because it's not in their best interest to put out videos, because if they do put out videos, one, people are kind of traveling, and the overall view ratio, during the first couple of weeks of the year is very low. But also, two, if they put out the video, that video may make a fourth than what it would have done if they put out the video a little bit later. So that's something you have to take into consideration.
So now knowing that information, it makes sense why people are quitting or switching what they're doing. For Meat Canyon, for example, instead of having a big team that's putting a shit ton of time, energy, and money into each animation, he can instead make commentary videos that take less time, have less money put into them, and actually get way more of a reward out of it, because it's most likely not going to get demonetized. He can put a sponsor in the video without it ruining the story. It's more likely to get shown more because it's a long video, and when the YouTube algorithm sees a video over 30 minutes, it comes its pants and shows it to everyone. And the ad revenue for those videos are
that is 100% true.
What it was for an animation, because now you could put mid-rolls in the video. So when you break it down like that, there's no incentive to want to keep making animations when it is draining you mentally and financially. Now, in Joel Haver's case, he's going the opposite route. Most YouTubers.
It's 100% true. Think of how long animation takes.
And make less money, but that's because he's insane and not because it's a smart business move. Now,
Joel Haver is the epitome of the artist. Like, he is an artist mentality. Very few people are like that. They say that, oh, I'm an artiste, I make videos, I love the passion of videos, but it's, you know, they might like making the videos, but they also like getting the money. Joe Haver is almost like the flip of that. Like, the money portion is great. I mean, I'm sure he really enjoys it, that he's getting some money from it, but he just likes making videos. He's a filmmaker at heart. I guarantee you, if he had a chance to make a bunch of independent films and just make enough money to be comfortable and probably not do YouTube, just make a bunch of independent films, and he got a budget, he probably would do that just to make that. He's just that kind of guy.
In my case, I've gone from being full-time for over a year and a half to now not being full-time. Now I have other shit I gotta do to earn an income, and it's fine, but I'd much rather go back to a position where I'm doing YouTube full-time again. And it's got me thinking, what is my next move? Because right now, making 1 to 5 minute long videos doesn't seem like it's what the algorithm wants.
Exactly.
Doing a podcast or commentary video seems way more tempting, but I love making dumb rants with dumb drawings over them, and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. But one thing that I do know is that if you go to my Patreon and give me money, I would be really happy, and your name will be here for everyone to admire. So
I appreciate this.
Do that right now.
I don't think you guys truly appreciate, well, maybe some of you guys do, truly appreciate how much Patreon or Ko-fi or YouTube memberships, some people use that, basically supplement the income that a lot of these creators don't get from the ad revenue for putting out videos. There are a ton of creators out there. I would say the majority of full-time creators that make more money per video from their Patreon, Ko-fi, and, you know, YouTube memberships, or just straight out, you know, advertisements, or like, you know, putting like a little, hey guys, raid Shadow Legends, you know, that kind of nonsense, than they ever will make from the video ad revenue itself. Matter of fact, for many big creators, the ad revenue portion is the lowest portion of the money they get.
Right this second, you know, did you do it yet? No? Okay, I can wait.
Hey, Joe Haver's one of his
I can make
his patrons.
Slower. Yeah, I can make them go as slow as I fucking want. I can make them so slow that it doesn't even look like they're moving. It barely looks like they're fucking moving. And it's going to stay this way until you go to my Patreon in the description and fucking give me some money.
The link to his channel is in the description, by the way, if you want to go check it out.
Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And as always, have a great fucking day.
Yeah, okay. That's a great video. But a couple other things, just to kind of round us all up. Being a content creator, especially one that has success, has a lot of stress. And yes, it is a dream job. It really is. Again, I've met some of these people. I've hung out at backstage like creator parties and talked to them and been on freaking Zoom calls and stuff like that. And they're nice people, but they're just regular people. And some of them, like Matt Pat, I'm sure made a lot of money. He sold his channels to another company, made a ton of money, and he's in a position where he's like, you know what? I've been running ragged for like 11, 12, 13 years. And now I just want to take a step back. Doesn't mean he's done with creation. He might come back in another form one day, but he's done with this chapter of his life. And that's why he was so emotional if you watch that video, because it's like his life work is basically over. Like, he's on to the next chapter of his life. And then we look at something like Meat Canyon and some of the other ones out there that are coming back, but just doing something different. They're just tired of doing what they were doing, because YouTube is designed in a way that if you're not doing the thing that people found your video for, well, unfortunately, there's a good chance people are not going to watch your video. And if people don't watch the video and don't share the video and don't watch enough of the video, it doesn't get shared, which hurts future videos. That's just how the algorithm works. So it's a very interesting situation. And leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you learn anything from these last people quitting that, let's say you're not a creator and you don't really, flow in these spaces. Did you learn anything about the creator space? Have you appreciated, kind of like what the creator space has to offer? Or let's say you are a creator. What do you think about all this? Things come in waves. Out with the old, in with the new. That's just how all of content creation. Sooner or later, every single one of these creators, all the ones that you love, are going to hang it up. Let's just hope that they go out on their own story instead of just kind of fading off into sunset and the channel just becoming a dead channel, because that's the worst. I've seen that too. But if you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and if there's anything else you want me to kind of look at and react to, let me know. Thank you for being awesome.